And as far as like with your investments and your investments there, how do you plan on do you invest? Are you a day trader? You a swing trader? You got long term investments? Are you gonna just or are you just waiting to save up for that Lamborghini that you want to cash out for next year? And you want to? I mean, I mean, what are you saving for? What are you doing it for? Like, what are people?
Well. I'm my primary goal is to diversify my portfolio. That's the
Mhm.
primary goal. No single purchase, no big purchase. So to answer your question, I'm probably more of a long-term investor, but I definitely want to see sizable growth on an annual basis. I'm not one that expect that, every 30 days that something huge happens, but, maybe quarterly, semi-annually, and certainly annually, I want to be able to measure the growth from the top of the year to the end of the year. And then build a strategy after
Mhm.
that. So it's about accumulation, wealth accumulation, growth, reinvesting in the crypto space. Because at some point, just like everything, it very well may bottom out, and the benefits may not be what they are
Mhm.
today because so many people are being in the space. But while it's yet still early, even though the Bitcoin has been out for, I guess, about 12 years now, it's
Yeah.
still relatively new in terms of its popularity and people's comfort level.
Mhm.
So, in a sense, we're still getting in on the ground floor. So, I'm looking to get in and maybe benefit long term.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. That's good. And that's what I wanted to know. I really wanted to know, like, what what with somebody from your generation, because most of the people I talk to on my little panels and stuff, like younger folks who probably don't have a lot of education on the subject at all. Anyway, you know what I mean. It seems like you taking the steps to try to learn. You know what I mean. I think that's what a big portion of it is. At least just the effort. A lot of people get so scared away on the front end that it's not even a conversation that do you want to learn.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. A lot of folks, I was raised, and you know this, I was raised from a traditional education standpoint. I was raised to have save up for retirement, invest in a 401k, all those tools that take years and years to develop. Really,
Mhm.
if you time it right, you start off in your 20s, by the time you're 65, 70, I mean, you got enough where you can live the next 15 to 20 years at best with a modest income. And from that standpoint, our generation tends to be a little conservative in terms of its
Mhm.
investment practices. We're far from the mattress, the money under the mattress, but in a
Yeah.
sense, it doesn't grow to the tune of the cryptocurrency and some of these other investment tools that's available to us today. So we just got to change our thinking a little bit. It's okay to hold on to some of those traditions. I'm not planning to empty out my retirement accounts and move it all over to crypto. I'll start crypto on its own platform and just kind of add that to my overall portfolio. So like I said earlier, just diversifying my risk.
Okay, yeah, diversifying. I think that's the best way to do it. And I think that question is important, especially being from Detroit, where a lot of people had those traditional things set in place, but then, with the city going bankrupt and things like that, those traditional things were swept from up under them, kind of rugged a little bit. So they didn't, so a lot of those traditional things that they thought would be in place aren't in place in the Motor City because the city went bankrupt not too long ago. So I think that
Yeah.
it behoove a lot of people to pay attention and maybe the way to catch back up where they may have what I'm saying where they caught a shortfall just about to turn of luck may be cryptocurrency. I mean that'd be your particular situation. What I'm saying you're not here anymore, but other people that may have been negatively affected in that arena. So.
All right, son. I've
All right.
enjoyed this time with you.
Thanks, Dad. I
Good
appreciate the
luck.
interview.
All
All right.
right. Talk to you
Cool.
soon.
Cool.
Peace.